Poppa Q Smoked Meats pop-up this Saturday, 11:30 to 6 p.m. Y'all pull up, get your loaded potatoes. They got brisket, chicken, salmon to top the potatoes. It's going to be great. This is going to be at 4849 North 90th Street in Omaha, Nebraska. Tell them Humble Kingz sent you. Poppa Q Smoked Meats. Sounds like a great time. You know, Humble Kingz will be there. We love barbecue. Hey, y'all pull up. They got loaded potatoes, some cinnamon honey bun cakes. Again, tell them Humble Kingz sent you, and we'll see you there.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
You are muted, GT.
How about now?
Yes.
You gotta forgive
All
me.
right.
It's his first time, so
Yeah, it's been a while. You know, I missed last week. Well, what's going on, world? We're still gonna do it. Welcome back to Humble Kingz radio show. It's your boy GT here with my brothers. Steve Barlow, how you doing tonight?
man, I'm just maxing and relaxing. I don't know if everybody says that anymore, but I'm gonna say it tonight. I'm gonna bring it back. You know, I'm maxing and relaxing, chilling.
Don't bring it back.
Okay.
We got Roger that in the building with the mood lights in the background.
I'm down in my theater.
Mood lights.
Got some ambiance in there. And of course, can't forget the DJ Flyness.
DJ Flyness. What's going on, y'all?
Still ain't got
Man,
that drop.
No tags, huh?
No.
They're coming.
Oh, man, you don't even need it.
And we got somebody else. Wait, is he? Wait.
Who is it?
Wait till it load up. There we go. Okay.
Who that is?
J.
Oh, JC Musiq in the house.
What's going on? Got the
you.
5.
Man, it look like he got that old phone going on. I don't know what's going on.
They bag and they try to say, man, you recording on a flip phone tonight.
Man, I'm on my laptop, man.
Oh man, they said it's.
Oh, there was that thing made in 1993.
That's one of the old IBMs.
JC said, "I am humble."
Yeah.
Humble.
JC, give us get some light in front of you, not in back of you. Cause
yeah.
We're all black, so we gotta have light in front of us, not in back of us.
I get that. Hey,
it's true. I'm not.
I get that you're lighter than most of us, but you're still dark by certain people's standards. Hey, now we mess with you, know.
While JC,
my thing is the
this is lighting. Let's play some bills right quick. Well, I want to give a shout out real quick to our new sponsor.
New sponsor.
I'm sorry, my man JC looking like he a witness.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
It is dark.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. That was a good one. I'm sorry. My goodness.
Oh man.
Give a shout out to our new sponsor. If you look in the right hand corner at the top there, you see it says Poppa Q Smoke Meat. We have a new sponsor. Shout out to Poppa Q. He is paying for our StreamYard now for us to stream. We appreciate that. We're gonna play a little video that I made that me and GT made last minute here. And
like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, they give JC a minute to fix his lighting.
Poppa Q Smoked Meats pop up this Saturday, 11:30 to 6 p.m. Y'all pull up, get your loaded potatoes. They got brisket, chicken, salmon to top the potatoes. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be at 4849 North 90th Street in Omaha, Nebraska. Tell them Humble Kingz sent you. Poppa Q Smoked Meats. Sounds like a great time. You know, Humble Kingz will be there. We love barbecue. Hey, y'all pull up. They got loaded potatoes, some cinnamon honey bun cakes. Again, tell them Humble Kingz sent you, and we'll see you there.
So here's the question: have any of y'all ate at Poppa Q's? Because I've eaten at Poppa Q's before.
I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
what was that location again?
40.
Oh my goodness.
I know we're gonna throw it up here, and then I'm gonna put it in the
Okay, no, I haven't eaten there.
The chat for everybody. Yes. So this is like a pop up. So he's on like every Saturdays. I'm not gonna say every Saturday, but here and there. But yeah, 4849 North 90th Street over there.
Making me hungry while I'm at work. Fast.
Yeah, but I say Jessica said you over there tempting her.
Yeah, for real, bro.
She over there rebuking her phone while she on her fast.
I first had Poppa Q's, the smoked barbecues for his smoked meats. when we was DJing for the Saturdays. GT, help me out here. What we do on Saturday?
Yeah, come on, GT, hurry up.
The flea market?
The flea market, yes. I was DJing at the flea market. So he texted me. He let me know that he was doing it. And so I sent the homie to go pick it up, and we bought like 5 plates. And when I tell you we all got quiet while we was eating, that's how you know when something's good, because it was quiet. Nobody was talking. We was all sitting there eating. The plates are heavy. They're like heavy plates. Real good. Go out there Saturday. I'll be there. Tell them Humble King sent you. Enjoy, because you will. Trust me. I help Q out on a few things. I know him personally. So when I help him for things, when he asks how much are you going to charge me, I always make him cook for me. So that's how good he is when it comes to cooking. And I don't let anybody cook for me. Back.
Check him out.
I know. You don't let me cook for him.
A brisket, baked potato, like that just sounds fire all around. Other sponsors, who else we shouting out tonight?
First student, like always.
I'm gonna say it should first student should have came first, but you know what? I ain't.
No. Poppa Q's first now.
Students come first.
He said, no. Hold the phone now.
Nah, I was just playing. It doesn't really matter. I want to appreciate first.
He wasn't just playing.
Don't put me on blast, man. First students, where the student comes first. You know, this spot where we got that work, man. Where you at? Omaha, Nebraska, we got work. I know some of y'all out here looking for jobs.
$23 an hour, bro.
Word?
Some people looking for free work.
$23 an hour. That's with no experience.
So what is it? Is it different with experience?
Yes, they pay more with experience.
I'm saying that for the sake of the listeners. I'm asking that. I'm asking for a friend. So they say.
You ain't got no experience. What are you talking?
Oh, me? Listen, CDL Class A certified in my history, bud. Listen. I pushed the big rigs. Hey, yo, listen. Back in my day when we had snowstorms like this, I was pushing that.
Pushing the snow.
See, what do you mean back in your day? You ain't even that old, man.
Yeah.
I'm crusty enough.
So here's the question. Yeah. Where were you at where all the snow was out here and nobody was plowing?
I said back in the day. I don't do that no more. I paid my dues. Okay? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was something in the past. I ain't did that since 2015. Yeah.
2015 actually wasn't long ago.
It was long enough. I'm like 9 years at this point. That's about 9 years now. If you think about it, do the math. That's almost a decade ago.
Yeah, because that's when I moved out here.
Yeah.
I'm going to kick you in the face.
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for a job, hit up First Student, $23 an hour. You can apply at workatfirst.com. And I don't know, we got to figure out a new way for people to get a link for First Student. They are hiring $2,500 the sign-on bonus. You don't need a CDL, they'll train you. But if you got experience like T, then you just kind of shoe it in there, and you get, I think it's up to $3,000 for people coming in with experience. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Well, tell them to bump it up to 5, and I'll come in.
That's just like an American. Yeah, boy, just, ain't
you mean just like a black person?
A black
Don't
American.
worry,
Black people with experience. I got a CDL. What you talking about?
There you go.
Let's get to our first song here. This is actually
play that.
A submit song. They submitted it actually last week, but we were already on the air when it's submitted. But we're getting it on this week. So anybody who wants to submit songs, just send it to DJ Flyness at Jam Watts Media.
Jam Watts Media. We need a Jam Watts commercial.
Yeah, we do. I'm about to put that in there. The link
we'll
for
be
everybody,
right back.
the email. But we'll be right back. Humble Kingz, y'all.
Let's get it.
Forgetting about yesterday, looking forward to my future, washing all the pain away, putting my best feet to the ground, head high and I'm walking in faith, letting nothing hold me down. Gonna be all that I
like
care
it.
what nobody said.
Gotta make it to you. Pressing on. Searching for your brighter days. Sun shines through the rain in hopes that you would smile again. Been through so many things. It's my grace that we're making it through. Leave us, he will never do. So strong, we're built to overcome. It's better not to fight him. Simply let his will be done. Walking full in purpose, wanna share the things you've done. I long to see your face on that day that you return. Pressing on. Gotta make it to you. Pressing on. Pressing on. Gotta make it to you. Pressing on.
Man, he did that to that song.
Pressing on. Oh, yeah. I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. Yeah. I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. I'm pressing on. Yeah. I'm pressing on. Gotta make it to you. Gotta make it to you. Yeah. Gotta make it, Lord. Gotta make it to you. Gotta make it. I gotta make it.
Yeah, he did that to that song.
It's not working.
Hey, you
There
know
we
what? I was about to say. I know they hear us. I was about to start talking. Hey,
That
yo,
was-
shout out to
That was decent.
Shut up.
no. Hey, let me put it like this. I'm gonna tell you off the top. A couple things. First and foremost, before I say anything, I just went to Apple
I'm
Music.
talking from a singer's perspective, though.
Yeah,
From a singer's perspective, that was
yeah.
decent.
Yeah, I was going because I was wondering what JC was gonna say. I went to Apple Music and I added that to my playlist.
I did too.
Because
It's a good song.
There are some
is a good
things.
song.
There are some things on a production level that I would have done differently, but that's a subjective thing. That doesn't mean that it's not a good song. There was just some things where I'd be like, "Yo, this would have been dope." In my perspective, if he'd have did like something, it was just some stuff vocally, and I'm not a singer. It's just stuff that I hear, but it's dope. It's on my playlist, and trust me, I don't just put anything onto my playlist. I tell you that in a heartbeat. It was indeed a great song.
You're right.
Yeah, right. Seriously, I don't just put anything onto my playlist. So if I added you to my playlist, that means and it's not that I'm anybody special. I'm just saying that I'm super picky about what I put on my playlist, and
If
so
I say you were decent, then that goes a long way. I don't like nobody.
Yeah, because he don't like nobody.
I know, because he don't even like me.
Really
You about the biggest hater this side of the Mississippi. That's your
He
story.
really
Right?
is.
You right, right.
He really is.
Hey, word. So no, but for real though, like I can't. That's one of them songs because like I'm the type of person I take a radio into the bathroom when I'm doing my little self-care. You know what I'm saying, and all that. And that's one of the songs. Like usually I shuffle my playlist. I'm probably going to put play on that first and then shuffle it after the fact, so I can go back and listen to it. Definitely, I definitely dug that. I legit dug it.
Yeah. Good cruising music. You know what I'm saying?
Eric
That's
D, put in the comments, where you from? Are you from Omaha or where are you from? Let us know.
Better not be from Omaha. I'm gonna write a hook
Where'd
for
you get
right
the
now.
track from? You found it?
He-
Is that one that you
he
found on
emailed us.
YouTube? Or okay.
He emailed us. He emailed me.
Yeah, thanks for the
Yeah.
submission, man.
Let us.
And
he
honestly,
emailed
that
us
song got
actually
me.
last
That
week.
song got me wanting to hear some more from him too, because that was actually pretty good.
H Town.
That's where he said he from Houston.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that what you say?
Okay, that's what's
Okay.
up.
That's what's up.
Somebody rocking. That's y'all stay safe. Don't y'all pay me no mind. yeah.
He's
Nah, that's
stupid.
be encouraged, man. That was really good. Like I do wonder what the rest of your body of work come. He said he got more coming.
Oh, more coming. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Definitely looking forward to that.
Like I said, I immediately went and looked at and it looked like he has a couple other songs on there. Well, at least some.
No, that was the only one.
Well, no, he's featured.
Featured, featured.
He's featured on a song by Exile, which I think.
I thought I was seeing things. I'm like, wait a minute, I only saw one song.
No, I think I know. Well, I ain't gonna say I know who Exile is, but I think I know of Exile just from some of the other lives. Who I think he's a Christian rapper. I could be wrong, and I'm open for correction on that. But I feel like I heard that name before. But he's featured on one of his songs, and so in Exile. Again, he's another one. If I'm not mistaken, if it is who I'm thinking of, Exile is somebody worth listening to. So like and y'all know how I am. I'm like I'm picky with all music, but I'm extra picky with Christian music. And so if I be like, check him out.
That was real good.
Yeah.
What we talking about, T?
Yo, so did we upload or do we have the? You know what? It's off of
It was a long video, so I didn't know like. What's happening?
So remember that there was two ideas, man. That was the one with of course I'm a Christian rapper and all the stuff that he was listing out. So I didn't know if he was going to run with that.
Do you have a clip?
I forgot about that. Let me find that. And what was the other thing?
Let's play that. Those are funny.
Okay, and then the other topic is the hot button topic. Let me ask y'all: are y'all familiar with a preacher by the name of Alistair Begg? He said so.
No.
GT shaking his head yes. The other two on the bottom shaking their head no. Okay. Alistair,
I saw the clip you sent.
Yeah, so Alistair Begg is actually one of the powerhouse theologians of today. Like he the type of a preacher who 50 years from now, like people will reference his sermons and his books or any
So you rock with him.
Yeah, heavy. He's one of my favorite preachers. However, he said something to he said he's in the midst of a controversy right now by answering a question. And from my understanding, there was a grandmother who approached him with this question about one of her grandchildren who's getting ready to marry a transgender, and she had apparently like she had like tears. You might want to remove the first student.
It's not on. Oh wait, why is that up there?
Listen,
it's not supposed to be up there.
How'd that get there? Huh? So basically, he was talking with this grandmother who had tears in her eyes about this grandchild she loves who's getting ready to marry a transgender, and his answer was like, hey, does your granddaughter know where you stand on this issue? She said, yeah. Does she know that you don't agree with it or that you don't affirm it? Yes. And then he says, okay, well, buy them a gift and go to the wedding. That's what he said. And so that, and this is something that he said like on kind of like his podcast or whatever. And when he said it, he knew. He said, people are probably going to, have a problem with what I'm about to tell you, and this, that, the other. And he's somebody historically who has always affirmed the biblical position with marriage and sexual morality and so forth. And this particular subject, his argument is that, he believes, and it's like a pragmatic approach. Well, he believes that we should probably seek to preserve whatever relationships we have with them while maintaining biblical beliefs, and therefore going to a homosexual wedding, in his opinion, is not necessarily a bad thing. And so the question that I posed was like, hey, should biblical Christians who affirm God's standard of righteousness in marriage, should they attend these functions? And a great majority of us say no, and so forth. So that was the question that I was going to pose and see what you guys' comments are about that. That's the recent controversy surrounding Alistair Begg. Again, fantastic teacher of the gospel. I love him to life. I respectfully yet radically disagree with him on this.
So, T, if you didn't see my text, I asked you to resend that other clip real quick because I can't find it, and then I'm gonna answer your question. So, if we are talking about, I can't sit here and say that if my daughter came to me and said that she was gonna marry another woman, or however you want to put it, I would say I'm not going. My daughter knows where I stand at. When it comes to this matter, but I do love my daughter, and where I don't support that part, I do support her. So I can tell you and will tell you without even thinking twice about it, if she invited me to a wedding that was with her and another woman, I would go. Um, just for her, that's on it. It's not in, I'm not going, oh yeah, I'm supporting her and I support that. I'm just there for her. That's it. I don't I don't feel the need to put distance between or have like some type of argument or distance or not talking to my daughter just because I decided not to go to this particular thing that meant the world to her that I didn't agree on. And I can tell you this off of facts, like, my daughter is dealing with some things where she's not sure on what she is right now. um she asked me if it was okay for her to go to an LGBTQ club after school. I'm like, and I told her, I was like, you know what? Go to whatever club you want. Find yourself, find what you want to do. I'm not supporting it, and you know where I stand at this. We have gone and she have signed up for it, and the person gave us, those little LGBTQ sticker flags, and I put my hand out and was like, no, thank you. Because she, and she knew, like, hey, I don't have to put myself in a situation like how you said at one time where I feel dumb or uncomfortable or I'm putting my beliefs to the side for you, because I'm not. But I love you, and that love is never going to go away. No matter what you do, my love is unconditional for you, and I'm always going to love you no matter what.
Yeah, and see, again.
Now, I can't tell you what our conversation that we had, and people are not going to like what I'm about to say. And so at one point, my daughter came to me and she was like, "Dad, I'm bi," and she was crying and she had a fit. And I was asked her, "Why are you crying?" And she was like, "Because she thought I was going to kick her out the house. She thought I was going to tell her I don't love her and I was going to kick her out the house." I told her, "Hey, it's okay. Like, I love you no matter what. It's unconditional. You know where I stand at when it comes to that. But I love you unconditionally. I'm not going to kick you out of the house. I'm not going to tell you I don't love you because of that." The following year, she came to me. She told me she was pansexual. Then I told her, "Be a kid first. How can you tell me that you're pansexual? You have never had sex.
Right. How old is your daughter?
Other people naked." Now she's 15, but at this time she wasn't even 14 yet, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, be a kid. How can you tell me that you're pansexual when you're not even mature enough for sex, emotional enough for sex? You have never seen things that you think that you're talking about. Have you ever seen a woman with a penis? Have you ever seen a man with a vagina? You don't know exactly what you're talking about. Somebody is telling you this, and you're going under the pressure of feeling like, oh, if I just put myself in one category, or if I'm bi, or if I'm straight, or whatever, I'm a hater. So I let me just say that I'm pan, and everybody will leave me alone.
Well, see, that's the thing. So, I mean, now
right now, my daughter, she has a boyfriend.
Yeah, well, but what I was about to say is for one, like here's that's actually carrying us into a whole nother Yeah, I know, man. I'm gonna breeze past that piece real quick because I ain't that old yet. That brings me that brings me to like this into this carries us into another area of topic. Is it's like, yo, like how as a kid, like who's teaching her about all of this stuff? Like where is she learning all of this? Because at that point now, confusion and stuff's been set up, which is why like, and again,
It's in the schools.
Yeah, which is why I would have been like you know, like when
Exactly.
she was talking about she wanted to go to that club.
We had a long conversation about. I can remember when I was a teenager, and when I was younger,
You was curious too?
No. Shut up.
He said he wanted to be swallowed. Hey, that's crazy.
When I was younger, when I was in middle school, I thought the thing to be with was big boobs, right?
Well,
You know, as you get older,
are you telling me you disagree?
I like big butts. You know, now
Why not both?
You know, when I was younger, I was
Why
attracted
not
to
both?
white-
Yes, God.
When I was younger, I was attracted to white women more than anything. Now I'm attracted to black women more than anything, right? So there's things that change. You think you know what you want and what you like, but even as an adult, you don't even know that when you're in your 20s. It's called finding yourself, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm telling her. You're a kid. Be a kid first. Be a kid first. Don't worry about all that other crap. Be a kid first. And as an adult, then you figure all that out. But don't worry about that right now.
Yeah. To pull it back to the topic of I'm saying of the marriage. Roger.
What you laughing at, man?
Cause man, you had a long day. That's all I can say.
Roger worked hard, bro. He worked hard.
I know. Hey, so but to bring it back.
And for him to be here this late,
hey man, we appreciate you.
Hats off to you. For sure.
Hey, I like how he asked why he was still. He was like, "What you laughing at?"
What you laughing at? what y'all don't know is me and GT. We could see everybody while the video was being played, and Roger was not out while that 5-minute video was being played. Yeah. And then right when we came on, he popped up. He was like ready to go, like that light switch.
Hey, I'm convinced you do that at work. Just be like, hear the boss come through the door.
Nah, if I do that at work, I'll cut a finger off or something.
Bring some order back to the show.
Yeah.
We got another video to play, right? And then we can get back into the discussion.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let me give you a real quick tip of how to sleep at work, though. If you sleep and your boss come up, just go, "Amen."
Yeah.
All right.
I do that all the time. In Jesus' name.
I do that too while I'm driving.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you ain't never getting hired by first student. Now,
Humble Kingz, y'all.
K on the mix.
Gracious in the building. Welcome to the Christian hip hop cipher. I got the son of the king here, Prince Star. Kibon's in the building. Rap Rev, the rap evangelist. Dre in the building. Young Lions, the tribe of Judah. King K.
Gospel rap is all like a dream.
Let's go.
Huh? The clouds supporting the shooting star with no magazine. This is the days of gospel hip hop. I feel like the colony, I bury the dead feelings. Making peace with my felonies. This is the vast vision, my mind script. I'm an activist, I'm in war trying to find peace. Writing the Bible pages, or the ground is sinking sand by the stand on the rock of ages. Never blind, cause a mind can see whatever the view is. What lies beyond the physical's what I'm trying to view, peace. God prepared a big table for me in front of my enemies. Those snakes around the table trying to feed me with venom. But I designed to disguise faces, look like the nemesis. My destiny is sealed, I touch and find gold like the alchemist. I was wearing this scar, just like the mask on my face, trying to cover the picture if I can see through the stars that remains. Patiently captured, but this a massive reaction. I'm free, I'm reinforced like a soldier. Should I tell you how freedom feels?
They call me OG on this one, but call me KB. Yes, I call Umbane, yes, Ubane, Malang of the mic. I'm feeding out these verses, which is also I'm breaking chains. My pride is for belonging to the gospel family. And if not for the cross of Jesus, tell me who I be. Setting the clearest boundaries from who I used to be. Sakani na da yesu kullum lallai sai dai peace. Iri salaman da kullum kan jawo ci gaba. Babu fargaba, babu matsala na yadda shine king. I'm wondering what I would lose if I wasn't among the gospel rappers speeding verses forming these. About my maker, he is the alpha and the omega. Never a faker, prayer acceptor. Similarity sakanin mu sai dai salvation. My soul defender, he's divine, I call him Odogu. Inda ba yesu ba da yanzu yanzu na zamo karago cikin sauki za a tauna don ban da kahoto marabtan kaina ne yi shigowa wanga sansani duk da yawan tarin kalubale game da sanani tun ba yau bane ya fewo mai shirin yi min la'ani shin ka taba ganin giwa da kingishi dabba mara bindi a tike ba wanda zai taya omit Jesus from my lyrics hauka kake abinda duniya za ta baka a nawa take I'm a Christian rapper tell me what else you wanna hear Jesus the only option ignore the truth you die almasihu ina biyayya koyarwar ka rubuce a allon zuciyata fiye da azurfa ta gulla kai ne dukiyata can't imagine life without you karka bani rata ina muku albishir rap reverend is here to stay already dead to save aikin banza kai yunkurin sake kashe ni you know fiki who don't die rago aka sani da tsoro jarumi a bakin daga ko a korin inuwar mutuwa ina da mai ban tsaro
because I'm the apple of my sky daddy's eyes I'm lyrically blessed and extra talented like you can call me the scribe cause I'm a servant of the scripts which I use to ascribe glory to the Lord of the scripts rhythm in my veins shut up in my bones rhymes my heart is a metronome my mandibles spit verse lines like artillery gun pointed at enemy lines but it's dead to kill I am healing transform the darkness when I light all things that are noble all things that are right all things that are pure and praiseworthy should fill your heart not the garbage of entertainment strategically disengaging you from positive living dragging you down to a rabbit hole so why do it why you rapping about the things that trapping the people and ripping the evil instead of protecting the people G why you promote the things that don't make sense don't believe that you can make good sense come to price before your life derails
it's Dacious in the building cheer Adama just Kaduna and Taraba it's Dacious in the building Nakao Muku Saraba I'm like Jonah in the belly of the fish when I spit bars it takes 3 days to understand it when boasting with the faith you never knew about rap Prince Star Keep on, Andre without the 3,000 if you get it, you get it if you don't forget it shout out to spokesman and the soldiers who be holding it down lyricists who praising Jesus without speaking a foul we ain't rapping like clowns we the one that he found so can you wait a bit talk a bit run a bit preach a bit God forbid I'll be rapping till the day that I die I ain't joking the devil trying to come after us we choking so behind the scenes we trying to live a righteous life low key pray open doors and I got both keys I want to can I say another statement like can I make or just sci-fi is okay
yes sci-fi is okay
Yo
have we played that before?
No, that is
that's the first time I heard that and I'm gonna just be honest with you
I'm the apple of my sky daddy's eye.
Yo, listen.
That line right there I thought I heard that before
yo I'm gonna tell you off top okay so each one of them okay now speaking as a lyricist even that one the third one who I didn't really understand anything he said because he was rapping in his native tongue I can tell that people who understood his native tongue it's like yo he's spitting because he was like but like that fourth one with the glasses is probably my favorite
yes
just because I really hope he said that in a satirical way because that's the insult that a lot of atheists talk about our God. They be like, "Oh yeah, you praying the sky daddy," and for him to be like, "Yeah, I'm the apple in my sky daddy's eye," like that.
No, I didn't take that as a.
No. I hope it was satirical. Is what I'm saying. Like I hope he's like saying it like that. But nevertheless, though, like he's probably my favorite. Like
That song dropped 4 days ago. That video dropped anyway.
Yeah, I thought it was dope. Like honestly, that's about one of the freshest things I've heard since I listened to my music.
Really enjoyed it.
When
y'all know, like sometimes I'll fly through songs and I'll be like, oh, that's a good one. I actually watched this whole one all the way through when it started playing. I was like, I'm gonna watch this whole thing. I'm liking what's happening.
They all came with it. The fourth one is my favorite. Yeah, all tops. I feel like he and I would vibe just because he looked like a geek. Yeah.
So back to the topic at hand.
So back to the lecture.
You had
at
some
hand.
comments.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. You got to think about what Jesus, on some levels, like what he had said about following him and what that could mean as far as like relationships with your family. There's things when it comes to standing up for the truth and sticking to the truth that in many cases it's going to drive a wedge between you and your very close loved ones. Now, having said all of that, I think we definitely want to use wisdom, that we definitely want to go forth in prayer, and we definitely want to make sure that we're consistent in the message that we're delivering. You know, I got somebody, I call her my little sister, because I've noticed since she was 2. Her older brother, he and I, we've been best friends since like freshman orientation. That was the day that we met. You know what I mean? Like we kick it tough. You know what I'm saying? I was actually just with him like the other day. I mean, we don't get to see each other that much, but I was just with him the other day. But like his little sister became my little sister, and she, you know, said she lives that alternative sexual lifestyle. And at one point some years ago, she was getting married. She was like, "Hey, can you come to my wedding?" And I told her, I said, "Listen, I love you to life, but because of where I stand on what I believe about God's design for marriage and how marriage is really reflexive of Him and so forth, I can't, in good conscience, show up and confuse my position with you on this. Love you to life. If you need anything, you can call me. I'm always going to be here for you, but I cannot celebrate this with you because when you go to a wedding, that's what you're doing, is you're celebrating like that union. It's not, you understand what I'm saying? Like, ultimately, it's a celebration of that union. What Alistair Begg is suggest is that, hey, you could be there and not celebrate it. Well, what does that look like? When I'm in the corner sulking, the whole time? Like no, I don't, you know what I mean? Or am I over there just like hugging and kissing everybody and like, hey, congratulations, this, that, or, or am I there and it's like, hey, I'm a dance, but I just want to let you know I hate everything about this. Like, I don't know. Like, it's confusing. You know what I mean? Like it's a confusing message that's being delivered, and it's not consistent. And again, I love Alistair Begg, one of the best preachers of the gospel that you're going to see today. I think here this is a question of methodology and application, and I disagree with this methodology on evangelizing in this. And he's not the only one. I know for a fact he's not the only one who holds this position. I've had professors. I've had a professor at least.
Good. I just told you I do.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And again, does that mean that y'all less safe? No, I would argue that, hey, ultimately it communicates an inconsistent position, and it could either be a slippery slope or just a path to
and I agree with you too.
Yeah. It could be either or. But at the same time, I need you to be convinced in your own heart and mind. I would say that I think that there's biblical precedent for saying like, nah, I'm not going to be there. But at the same time, Alistair Begg's thing, his thing is saying like, it's just what he say. I'm trying to think how he said it, because he gave a sermon afterwards, and I'm trying to make sure I quote him right. He doesn't believe that it's right to celebrate or to revile the person, And what I'm saying is that again, that comes across to me as a bit of confusion. And from where I'm sitting now, from what little bit that I know, there's confusion there, because and it's not really about reviling the person, but it's really about saying like, hey, like I can't rock with you on this subject, on this particular, on this act, on this life, like not like that, And by the way, say this much, because I think his whole thing was for the sake of preserving a relationship. When I told my little sister I can't go to her wedding, to this day, she it's all love. Like every so often she calls me, or I'll call her just to check in on her and so forth. Or she'll call me and we'll talk, and she'll know that when she calls me, she'll know that she's getting ready to get an earful of love, whether it's tough love or not. You know what I mean? So to say that I'd go to preserve this relationship, I would argue that, yeah, you don't have to do all of that. You can still be who you are in a gracious fashion, and you know what I'm saying, and still say like, yo, I choose to not be a part of that in a gracious fashion, and still have a relationship that be preserved. And I'm saying that from experience. And yes, it could go horribly wrong the other way too. So I want to make sure
it can go both ways. Roger, what do you your opinion on it? On supporting or not supporting?
Well, good question. Like,
you're on the fence?
Like, not really. It's just like I don't know how to say it the right way though.
Just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Just go ahead. Just say what you gotta say. Just spit it out. We got you. This is a safe zone.
As far of course, you know that I don't support the sin, but you know, I do believe in like being there for the people, if that makes any sense. But also to let them know like where I stand on that issue.
Right. So we're me and Roger kind of on the same page.
Basically, yeah.
GT, you answered the question.
I think it's one of those things where it's always going to be that fight on both sides. You're always going to find people that's going to say, no, I'm not going to go. And if that hurts my relationship, then so be it. And then you're going to find people that's going to go, look, I'm gonna let them know where I stand at, but I'm going to still go. And you know, just for them, you're always going to find both sides. And you're always going to find both sides that's going to be able to find scriptures to support their decision too.
Yeah.
Josh, JC, you asked my position. I kind of agree with T's perspective that, you know, we should love the person, not the sin. That the Bible is explicit that that's not what God approves of as marriage. I actually had someone approach me about like facilitating a wedding to women. One, I've never done a wedding before, but for me in my first act as like facilitator of marriage, to do it with two women like that, it contradicts my belief. I told her I couldn't do it. And you know, it just kind of is what it is. Like T said, there are scriptures that say that, you know, the word of God will separate family members, and that's not to contradict the truth, but you know, the truth is what it is, and we're people, you know, we're gonna do what we want and say what we want and love who we want, but you know, that love still remains. It's an unconditional love when it comes to family. And yeah, I can support you and love you, but I don't have to like be present and show my support for that event.
JC, you the last one.
He said that he
I'm the
said
one
you
to break
said
the
it.
tie, huh?
Hey, listen, I'm saying like
break the tie. Are we going or are we staying?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. You know, having three boys, I pray that it doesn't come to this.
You trying to pray the gay away?
You know, having a dude and getting swallowed and whatever. But would they still have my support? Not in their relationship, but just as them as a person, as my kids. Yes. Would I go to the event? Yeah, but I'm sitting in the back, just to say that I was there. They could see me and see I was there. You have my support, but I'm not supporting this event like that, you know, kind of thing. Don't ask me to sing at the wedding. I'm not doing that. Don't ask me to give you away. Not doing that.
Hey, which is worse because that means that your son is the bride.
Hey, man, look, I'm just saying that either way, look, I mean, I'll go because I love my kids. You know what I mean? And like y'all was saying, unconditional love, but not loving the sin. So I'm on both sides. So unfortunately, ain't nobody winning here today. But
you just said you'd be there. You'd be in the back.
Yeah.
I'll
not
go.
going.
Yeah, that's it. I'll go show my face, and I'm out.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 3 out of 5.
I'm not DJing. I'm not giving you away. I'm not saying no toast.
I'm about to say 3 out of 5 of us are heretics. So it's I'm just playing. I'm just playing with
you. You know what's crazy? I guarantee you, Jesus would still go.
That's what I
Well, how can you guarantee that?
Because he hang with the sinners.
Because Jesus still loves us where we're at.
Yo.
He probably
I am not about to sit here and let y'all blaspheme my Jesus like this. I'm gonna tell you exactly.
Blaspheme.
No, because you don't. Because here's why. For one, you're assuming something that's not written in Scripture. When Jesus was explicit on how on what he believed about marriage, he's very explicit. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I'm saying? Like what you have never saw was like, you may have saw Jesus at somebody's house evangelizing them. You never saw Jesus in celebrating.
No, we didn't say we were celebrating.
No, but here's the thing though. Like again,
we didn't say we were celebrating.
But again, by definition, being at a marriage is celebrating that union.
We didn't say we were celebrating.
Yeah. You at least you may not have said it.
There's a difference.
You may not have
not celebrating.
You may not have said it though. But
I'm
not
argue raising a glass to the groom, to the bride.
And that's what I said. Though, but I said which at the same time though. So think about this, right? So it's like there's I think there's levels to this. So say like you go there again. Say like you go there, right? And so you're saying like, okay, well, I'm going to sit in the back. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to do this, that, and the other. So again, like imagine at a regular wedding, right? Regular wedding. You want your dad to show up and he shows up, but he's sitting in the back. He's not participating. He's over there looking sour face. He's not really like talking. He's not even participating in the free bar. Like really, that's actually going to make that wedding like that much more miserable. As opposed to being a ministry, so I mean, but
I don't know.
Look,
I mean,
I'm not
look at it like this. When some people go to,
I'm just like,
look at it like this. When some people go to our events, they be standing in the back like this. That they don't participate in it. You know, they're just there just to be there.
That's cool. I ain't worried about that. I don't care about them people like that. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Because the whole point because I know the gospel message, but this is a wedding. So like people come to a wedding to see people come together and to celebrate those two people. Like that's why people show up at a wedding. Like what or unless give me another reason.
Some people just show up just to eat the free food though too.
Okay, so you telling me you're there for some of that gay chicken? Is what you're saying?
I mean, I don't think that
chicken gotta be gay.
I don't know why the chicken gotta be because it's at a gay wedding. No, it's fine. No.
What if it's church's chicken? Is that still gay?
Yeah, aren't there a lot of gay chickens in the church? Let me stop.
What if it's Chick-fil-A?
I'm like, what kind of question is that?
No, but what I'm saying is that it seems to me, and again, I'm always open for correction. Somebody may say like, "No, I did exactly what they said that they did. It was nothing like how I said it." But knowing how particularly like how brides and grooms are on their wedding, they want that day to be a perfect day, right? A perfect day is not looking at their sulking parent in a party.
But
nobody said you gotta be soaking, though.
You're assuming that we're back there.
You're not gonna raise a glass. You're gonna be sitting in the back.
No,
you're not gonna give them away.
Okay,
you're not gonna.
TV.
Are you even going to the reception? What are you talking
about? Right. You're not going to the reception. You're not. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's almost like at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, "Yo, you could have just stayed home."
I mean, because
a conversation would have been had beforehand,
right?
The child, like, hey, I know you want me there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there, but I don't support
it. I will be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, but I won't be there.
I'm not gonna give you away.
Listen,
with that? If not, that's all you get.
I hear your decisions. I'm just saying.
They're gonna say yes or no.
What I'm saying is one of the things that I anticipate happening is that snowballing into an even greater negative effect. It's because especially like if it's just like this. Like if you think about even with like, and again, maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm willing to accept that, but just hear me out real quick. It's just like even with like if you have like a husband and a wife, right? But a husband who's not attentive to his wife. He's there, he's at home, he ain't out cheating, but he ain't giving her no attention. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's not like she'll be like, yo, I might as well be single. or you know what I'm saying, like why are you even here? Like that's a miserable existence. So in a couple hours span, like at a wedding, it's about the same thing because you're not there. You're there, but you're not there, and so it's like it's better off that you just not be there.
No, you're taking it as if we're saying yes, we'll be there, and then we're going into the back and we're not participating.
That's how you said it.
No, we are already talking about.
So you are going to participate?
No, we are already talking about rules are being laid. We're already talking about rules are being laid down before we talk to them. Hey, I love you. Yeah. I don't agree with this, but I will be at this place for you. I am going to be in the back. I'm not going to give you away. I am not going to give
what I'm saying is
hold on.
Yeah,
listen,
yeah.
I'm not going to toast for you. If I'm not going to DJ for you, in JC's case, I'm not going to sing for you. Is that okay? That answer is already being answered before we go. Yes, Dad, I want you there. No, Dad, if you're just going to stand in the back, don't go. Yeah. There's a difference. It's not.
Which ultimately I can imagine the answer would be like, yo, if that's the case, don't show up. Because what's the point of having you there if you're not going to do all the memorable stuff?
Yeah,
you know
what I
mean?
They say that.
Which at the end of the day, it's the same thing as just saying like, yo, like nah, I'm not going to be there.
No, it's not because if somebody looked at me and said, if I invited somebody to one of our shows and they were like, bro, I do not like rap. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I do not like it. And I'm like, but he was like, but if you really want me there, I'll just stand in the back, blah, blah, blah. I would not trip that he's standing in the back soaking. I would not, especially if I said, yeah, come in. If I would say, then don't come, bro, if you're going to soak. That's where that conversation is for right there.
So yeah, I kind of feel like that's a category error or like because like
well, it's the only way I could put myself in that
right. I hear. I mean, again, there's levels to the levels to this conversation. The reason why I feel like that's different is because I had plenty of people who turn around and say like, yo, I don't like rap, but I like your music, right? You know what I mean? And so at no point, I mean, are you telling me?
I mean, I'm not going to turn around and be like, man, I'm so happy I came.
I got the reception. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I like gay now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's a difference.
They came and looked at me and said, I saw you crying in the back, Dad. Were you so happy? No.
Right. There's a difference because the stance that we're taking here is not a stance on whether or not if I like something. It's about whether or not if what's happening here is in the will of God. And how and whether or not if I'm communicating an agreement with something that's against the will of God or a disagreement. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what ultimately boils. And what I'm saying is that you run the risk of some even greater problems by not just taking a solid stance.
I can tell you, I promise you, because I've seen this situation where people invited parents that did not agree with the person that they were married to, like hated him, the person they were married. Mm-hmm. And they rather have had their parents stand in the back than not show up. I can honestly tell you this because I've seen it. Yeah. Because I've DJed so many of them. I've also have not gone to gay weddings, but I've also talked to friends afterwards who have who have also said, hey, I would have rather my parents just came and stand in the back than not show up.
Okay, listen, hey, you know what? This is one of those areas where, once again, which is
no
why
one's gonna win.
Yeah, that's why I love this show.
but it's why
I'm on the side of the Bible, so I'm gonna win.
But it's why we love the show because we don't have to agree. And at the end, we still love each other.
Yeah.
Real quick, so the statement was made that Jesus would be at the wedding. T started to address that. We're kind of running out of time.
We got 5 minutes left.
Yeah. And we still have another 1-2 videos to play. Anyway,
we're gonna play one.
Okay, just
are we not playing that one? Never mind. Anyway, go ahead. What you about to say, G?
I was just making the point. Like, people actually believe that like Jesus would be standing up for LGBT stuff today if he, lived in society today.
Like, what do you mean by stand up? Be more.
He'd be an ally, as they call him.
Yeah, which there's no.
Who said that? That wasn't my question.
No. People have said that your LGBT churches that exist, like the liberal Lutheran denominations or the PCUSA, they would argue stuff like that. Some of the Episcopalians, they will argue that they would make that type of argument. There is no biblical precedent that Christ will be standing in agreement with anything that is not holy. Or anything that is anti-God's design. Jesus made explicit statements on marriage. He says, this is when he was talking about divorce, and he says, man, you heard it, you know what I'm saying, that marriage is between man and a woman. Like, so this is Jesus' explicit statement about marriage.
The only thing I feel Jesus would say is close to an ally that they're going to get is let you, without sin, cast the first stone.
But see, even still, but like people always act like that's the last line.
But then you got to finish when he tells her,
yeah, go and sin no more.
Sin no more.
Right. So what it means is it's like.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they're using.
It's not our job to put them to death or whatnot. But however, he does call them. He does call no
sin no more.
He does call sinners to repentance. And I saw Jessica. You said like he would be praying for them. The prayer that I know that he would pray is forgive the Father for they know not what they do, if anything. But Jesus, the thing about an encounter with Jesus, I don't care who you are, he has the ability to impact your life in a way to where you are realigned with his will. And so forth. So if Jesus, I'm like this. If Jesus went to a homosexual party, everybody will leave their heterosexual. That's what I'm all of a sudden.
That's true. I will say that. We have 2 minutes left. I want to make sure that everybody know immediately following this the radio show today. Maybe give us about 5-10 minutes to make sure that our audio upload. There will be the first episode of the Humble Kingz comic book show with myself and T. Barlow and my brother Adrian. We were all we'll be doing a show weekly and everything. Yeah, so guys, be sure to follow us. We were going to be streaming on. We have our own YouTube page and we have our own Twitter page. We will be streaming it on the Humble Kingz radio show page because Facebook made this new rule that says if you make a new page, you have to wait like a few weeks before you are able to stream on it. So we'll be streaming on the radio show page.
Man, Facebook
be tripping, bro.
Facebook be acting homosexual.
We got 1 minute left. We got anything that we need to say before we get out of here? Play the last video.
I just want to make the point out of what T was saying. There's a clear divide in what people say is okay and what God says is okay. At the end of the day, God is the final judge. Love your neighbor as yourself and love God above all else. Is kind of the parting words I would leave people with after this discussion.
Amen. It needs to be known that I love the homosexual community so much so to where I say I know indeed I love the homosexual community to the point to where I take a bullet for the sake of the gospel for you. If it meant you coming to Christ, like you
I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna be quiet on this one.
Yeah.
All right. Humble Kingz radio show. It's been another great week. We'll see y'all next time.
Grace and peace. Yeah, y'all be good.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip hop radio show, The Humble Kingz.
You can't convince me not to believe, not with the miracles that I seen, and all of this points only one thing, I'm knowing you real. He came and met me inside of that cell. I needed saving and I needed help, and he came and saved me from myself. I'm knowing you real. I was in a bad way, I was lost. I didn't have faith, it was gone, but now that my debt's paid on that cross, I'm knowing you real. Yeah. I seen the broken families get united. I seen the fathers get up out of prison and do everything they can to start providing. And now when their kids see them, they excited. I ain't gon' sit still or be silent. No, this is a big deal. I got a shot of his name. There is no one other like him, he real. I seen the mothers get their son back. I seen the daughters get their moms back. I seen the cancer flee up out the body. I seen the smoker get his lungs back. There was a debt that we couldn't pay, but it got paid when his blood shed. If you don't see the miracle now, all that means is you ain't done yet. Yeah. You can't convince me not to believe. Not with the miracles that I've seen, and all these points are only one thing, I'm knowing it real. I seen the addicts finally get free, and I seen the captives all get released, and you cannot tell me not to believe, I'm knowing it real. He came and met me inside of that cell. I needed saving and I needed help, and he came and saved me from myself, I'm knowing it real. I was in a bad way, I was lost. I didn't have faith, it was gone. But now that my dad's paid on that cross, I'm knowing it real. You need his mercy and you need his healing. I know you've been hurt by the way that you living. I'm saying the pain, I've been in your position. I know how I feel. I pray that you get your life and get delivered. I know that he loved me and I'm a sinner. I'm drinking that living water out the river.
I see my family restored through a sentence. I seen the healing that comes through forgiveness. I seen my people set free from addiction. They standing here now, can I get me a witness? I seen the prodigals come to the Father, restored from their sickness, receiving redemption. I've been a witness to so many miracles. No need for parables. Want you to get this. I know that he real. I know that he real. And you should be knowing he real. You ain't been back in the trap in a minute, and you ain't been craving the one of them pills. You been delivered, you're healed, and you're holding a job. Raising your baby is not hitting the block. God is a miracle worker, I know this for certain. I see by the way that you talk.
Yeah. You can't convince me not to believe. Not with the miracles that I've seen, and all these points are only one thing, I'm knowing it real. I seen the addicts finally get free, and I seen the captives all get released, and you cannot tell me not to believe, I'm knowing it real. He came and met me inside of that cell. I needed saving and I needed help, and he came and saved me from myself, I'm knowing it real. I was in a bad way, I was lost. I didn't have faith, it was gone. But now that my dad's paid on that cross, I'm knowing it real. You need his mercy and you need his healing. I know you've been hurt by the way that you living. I'm saying the pain, I've been in your position. I know how I feel. I pray that you get your life and get delivered. I know that he loved me and I'm a sinner. I'm drinking that living water out the river. I know
he is the way, he is the truth, he is the light, he is the miracle worker, known for breaking the curses. Visit our church and tell me he ain't real. I know that he real. I seen him restoring the ones from prison. I seen him excusing the guilty man's sentence. I seen him return the prodigal missing. I know how I feel. See, my wife has dealt with cases she healed. Lamar was handed an L. After 23 years, he won an appeal. There was a woman in service, the doctors had said that her lungs was ill. He in the miracle business, these signs and wonders, you knowin' the deal.
Yeah. You can't convince me not to believe. Not with the miracles that I've seen, and all these points are only one thing, I'm knowing it real. I seen the addicts finally get free, and I seen the captives all get released, and you cannot tell me not to believe, I'm knowing it real. He came and met me inside of that cell. I needed saving and I needed help, and he came and saved me from myself, I'm knowing it real. I was in a bad way, I was lost. I didn't have faith, it was gone. But now that my dad's paid on that cross, I'm knowing it real. You need his mercy and you need his healing. I know you've been hurt by the way that you living. I'm saying the pain, I've been in your position. I know how I feel. I pray that you get your life and get delivered. I know that he loved me and I'm a sinner. I'm drinking that living water out the river. I know that he real. I know that he real.
Poppa Q smoked meats pop up this Saturday, 11:30 to 6 p.m. Y'all pull up, get your loaded potatoes. They got brisket, chicken, salmon to top the potatoes. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be at 4849 North 90th Street in Omaha, Nebraska. Tell them Humble King sent you. Poppa Q smoked meats. Sounds like a great time. You know, Humble Kings will be there. We love barbecue. Hey, y'all pull up. They got loaded potatoes, some cinnamon honey bun cakes. Again, tell them Humble King sent you, and we'll see you there.
Omaha's #1 Christian hip-hop radio show, The Humble